Nintendo News by me.
Hey, what is up guys? It is Mason here today, Nintendo News by me. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, because today I'm going to be reviewing a cute girl that I saw from work today. Just kidding, okay. You know, it's really hard to believe that the Nintendo 3DS is already 5 years old. It came out in 2011, and it's May of 2016. That's 5 years. This thing is like walking on its grave practically, am I right guys? So I know you would think I'd have a lot of 3DS games to show in a little collection video, which I figured why not. But I mean, I had like Mario Party Island Tour, New Super Mario Bros. 2, games like that, you know, that I've actually returned in exchange for credit for other games at GameStop and stuff like that. So those are not in this video, but I did have them at one point. I'm gonna show you, you'll see right here, my room is an absolute wreck because it's kind of been keeping me busy lately, so I apologize for the lack of videos. Everything that you see here is literally the only clean part of my room right now. Everything else is trashed. So I'm trying to get it clean so I can work on YouTube videos again. But yeah, so it's a terrible wreck, I apologize. But you have this video, be happy, yay. Alright, so 3DS collection, let's go. Keep in mind that these are not in any specific order at all. First game is Donkey Kong Country Returns. This game was really cool. Fun fact, the only other Donkey Kong game I'd played before this was Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. That game right there. And it's crazy to believe that I waited that long to try out more because this game is incredible. It was actually on the Wii, but it got ported to 3DS. So I know in terms of resolution, it didn't look near as good, really, honestly. Kind of looked terrible, especially in 3D. But anyway, that's beside the point. Overall, it was a pretty good game. Tropical Freeze came out. I picked that up day one because I had to have it. I mean, that was just because of this game, because I fell in love with it. You know, it was like, wow, it was a really good game. So if you need a really difficult platformer, I would recommend Tropical Freeze. But if you have a 3DS, get this. It's a really good game. Next up is Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. This game is pretty incredible, let me just tell you what. Now, the main gimmick here is that Link can turn into a chalk drawing and walk through walls, kind of like walk around areas that platforms cannot carry him to, or tight spaces, something like that, you know. Places he can't get to unless he's flat up against the wall, basically. So that was a really cool gimmick. I enjoyed the game so much. It was actually the first Zelda game that I'd ever beaten, so that was a really good feeling. And one thing that I really liked about it was, I mean, it was kind of a sequel to A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds, you get it. But overall, it was just a really cool game. I'd never played A Link to the Past before picking this up. But you don't really need to play it to understand what's going on here. But the boss fights, the dungeons, it's all so good. Next up is Mario Kart 7. This game came out in December of 2011 and practically saved the poor little 3DS from death. So Mario Kart 7 was a game. Funny story. Actually, let me grab this other game to show you too at the same time. Super Mario 3D Land. This game's pretty awesome for a 3D platformer on the 3DS. Shaboom. So anyway, these two games, I was under the impression, because at E3 the month or two before, I thought they said this was coming out August 2nd of 2011. Well, they did not come out August 2nd, 2011. I found that out. How did I find that out? I was waiting for 3 hours on the morning of August 2nd, 2011 when I thought they were supposed to come out at GameStop. And then the dude's like, what are you waiting on? I'm like, these games? He's like, no, they don't come out until November and December. So I just threw everything on the ground and walked away. So anyway, yeah. But I got these and they're both really good games. Mario's like my favorite thing ever, as if you cannot already tell back here. So yeah, it's really nice. This is a really good game for what it is. 3D platformer on 3DS, you cannot go wrong, especially with Mario. I prefer this game over 3D World, honestly. It just seems more open and not forced, if that makes any sense. Like, they tried to just, like, redefine 3D World, but it didn't work. But anyway, yeah, there's 3D Land and Mario Kart 7. Lots of cool tracks in this, too. So yeah, there are these games. Next up is Mario Tennis Open. Now, Mario Tennis games have been pretty fun. I've liked a lot of them that I've played. Of course, Ultra Smash wasn't the biggest success for Nintendo, but I went ahead and picked this up in May of 2014 because it looked pretty cool. You know, it had nice little mini games. It says Rule the Court Online and stuff. Mario sports games have been a thing that I've really liked. Just depending on the sport though. Tennis is okay, but I know Mario Super Sluggers was amazing. That game was really good. Like, wow. But anyway, I was kind of in the hopes that it would have something similar to that game, this one. So it was like, I went in expecting more than I actually got, which was okay. But we did get a lot of DLC, such as Metal Mario. We got like 52 colored Yoshis, you know, it was a lot of DLC. All you had to do is scan a QR code, I believe, too, so that was just via the website. Why not? So yeah, there's Mario Tennis Open. Next up is a game that I've put hours and hours and about 341 hours into. Animal Crossing New Leaf. This game is literally the best thing ever. I just love it so much. This was my first Animal Crossing game too, so it was like, it's what made me a fan really. Then I made the mistake of buying Amiibo Festival. So now I'm just anxiously awaiting the new Animal Crossing on Nintendo NX. We might see it E3. Just kidding, that's not happening. But this game is really cool. You get to become a mayor and you get to go do things for your villagers because they are too lazy to walk 3 feet to grab an apple off the tree. You know, you got to go fishing to an island and in the museum. You got to collect fossils, and it sounds really boring, but this game is so good. You need it. You need it. Like, just stop. Leave the video now if you don't have it and go pick up this game. Bye. Next up is another sports game. It is Mario Golf World Tour. This game, I actually really did enjoy for about a month. Me and people from work played it a lot. That was only for the span of about a month and a half, though. So we would, they had too many gimmicks, I think. They had Cheap Cheap Lagoon. That was the thing. It was like an underwater course, and the frame rate was terrible, but they did it anyway. And it was okay. I kind of enjoyed that one, but it was, underwater things are not my favorite in Mario. So yeah, but anyway, just a bunch of different golf courses and stuff, and it's all themed after the characters, which is really neat. But yeah, Mario Golf World Tour, it looks really nice. It plays really nice. The Castle Club was pretty cool. We got to go and unlock stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, there's that. Next up, because I cannot find the box, is Mega Man Legacy Collection. I took the amiibo out. Duh. But the reason I have this is because I wanted the amiibo. Next! Alright, here is Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. This game kept me pretty occupied up until the month and a half later that Smash Wii U came out. And this game I put about 170 hours into during that time. Of course, the Wii U version is superior, but you have just as many characters. Like, same amount exactly, actually. They were actually going to put Ice Climbers in this game too, but it wouldn't run on 3DS. And they wanted the same exact roster for both games. So you have this little game to thank for that. So, just a little fun fact for you. Before it being a handheld Super Smash Bros. Game, you cannot go wrong. They did everything they possibly could with this, and it's a pretty great game. Really, it's so good. Here's one that I wanted because I had the Wii U version, Lego City Undercover: The Chase Begins. Now, it was a sequel, I believe, to this game. This game was supposed to take place, I think, a year and a half or 2 years something before Lego City Undercover on Wii U. So I went ahead and picked this up. It was alright, it's just another Lego game, you know. It's Lego, so it kind of lagged a little bit. But it was okay. I quit playing it because I got stuck and I didn't feel like looking up anything because it's kind of irrelevant now. But it's okay. The Wii U version is so much better though, really. It's so good. So as I mentioned earlier, my room is it's a wreck, really. So I was going to show you a game that Nintendo actually sent me because I can't find it. But I'll just tell you about it. It's Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2016 Olympic Games. They sent that to me after I became a Nintendo brand ambassador, and I didn't have a 3DS capture card, and I told them that. But they just told me to keep the game anyway, so that was really cool of them. But it's a pretty decent game. So anyway, that rounds it up. Not much to show. There's other games that I had, as I mentioned, that I've traded in. But hopefully you still enjoyed, because that's kind of why I made this. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your favorite 3DS game down below in the comments, and I will talk to you next time.